For our very first guest for today's show, it's actually someone who you guys might already be a little bit familiar with. How many of you guys joined the Tom Ferry exclusive webinar a few weeks ago? Let me know in the chat. I hope that some of you guys joined. I joined, and it was super, super impactful. Yeah, we did. Me, exactly. So I know that probably some of you guys have joined the Tom Ferry session. And if you can remember, in Tom Ferry's session, he talked about the power of using your Google business profile in order to reach buyers and sellers when they're first starting their search in terms of learning a bit about the real estate market and real estate agents in their area. And if you remember, he used a very specific RE/MAX agent in his presentation as his best practice example. And that agent is Massimo Manca. And so I wanted to invite him as our very first guest for the Spotlight Show today. Can we see Massimo, please? Hi, Massimo.
Hi, Hailey. Hi, RE/MAX Europe. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be here with all of you guys and sharing some of my experience on this platform right here.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, Massimo. Massimo, for those of you who don't know him yet, he is an agent in RE/MAX Italy, working for RE/MAX Abacus, as you see behind him, in Sardinia.
Correct. Well, thank you for your question. Yes, as many of us, I started using my branding experience through Facebook like many years ago. And at the end, like many people just ask me, or tell me, I don't have Facebook in my town, in my city. So I start thinking about how could I become more relevant for the community besides all other social media platforms that can be used nowadays. And it came to me like out of the blue, like a Google experience. So I started using Google, and I noticed how poor was my profile on the Google on my Google page. So that is when I started using more and more Google business as one of the most driving platforms to get to know clients who didn't know me before, or to be more present within my community, being the market of real estate agents becoming more and more competitive throughout the years.
Absolutely. I mean, I know from personal experience, if I'm thinking about going to a new restaurant or interested in booking a hotel, like looking up at the Google reviews and seeing if they have a presence on Google is one of the first things that I would do as a consumer.
I started using on Facebook something like now is advices. Before was a little bit like the Google experience. Then I started using Google in this way. So I share you my profile right now just to have. So when you go to look for somebody or something, you go to Google engine and you just write down a name like. And you start looking for information about this person you're going to meet soon, or somebody who called you. Who is this guy? Where is coming from? Or how? And you start searching information about that person. Like many of the people may not have Instagram or Facebook, but definitely they will just go looking for somebody on the Google page and see when they found you right here. They start seeing some information that you are a person that really exists, because business today is more than ever is age to age, human to human. So they want to see who is the person who called, who is the person they're gonna meet with very soon. So they go see your page and they're gonna see all the information regarding yourselves besides all the website here. So they're gonna see where you're based, what's your phone number, and they're gonna check on your Google review to see what kind of experience other people had with your brand. So I've started building these reviews by any person I meet, and I give a consultancy to send them an email or a WhatsApp message sharing my review page, so they can just put a 5-star or even a comment right there about the experience they had, not just selling with me or listing with me or buy a house with me, but also because we are sometimes we meet so many people every day, and many people have in mind a question: how is the market? So, and they start asking you question, and you give away so many word of advices that you may ask in that moment. In exchange, if they were happy about the advice they got, they can give you back a nice review on the Google page, which is pretty straightforward and easy. Building up a
Massimo,
page.
sorry, Massimo, I just have a quick question there, because I think for some people, they might be a little nervous about asking for the review. How did you do it exactly? You just sent out the link via WhatsApp?
Yes, it is pretty straightforward. We use WhatsApp a lot nowadays. So what I've done, I crafted a clicking business card. In the past, when I first joined Remax in 2012, there was on a training course. Anytime you just buy something in a shop, so any person we would meet, we hand out our business card to allow ourselves to be recognized in any other situation in the future. Right now, I think what we need to do is, when we meet a person, and this person has even a WhatsApp number or a text message, a phone number. Each one of us has got a phone number, a cell phone. So I start asking if they need any advice regarding real estate, and in exchange, I would ask for a review on a Google page, without being so pushy. Just ask them. It is something really. They are so used to it, you won't believe it. Like when you go to TripAdvisor, you go to a restaurant, to a cafe, and you leave just some stars right there. It could be just 5 stars, or it could be just also some words of comments, as you can see here on my review page, where many people wrote their experience with me with just few words. It is pretty easy, because when you're gonna build a Google My Business page here, you just go here. My business is there. You can craft it pretty easily, a page like this. And once you go here on the review situation, here, see reviews. You can see all the many reviews you've got. And when you go on the home page here, you can also you can start going to basically share your page with the client through a normal link on the WhatsApp, and they will receive a link where they only have to just write down they put 5 stars, just write their words about the experience they had with you. I would say that the main thing you need to look at once you are building your profile on Google Business, Google My Business, is to give the information about you concentrate about the info regarding the area you service, your address, and your phone number has to be always present. And like you see here, this is the end of my page. You can see that if people look for me, they can look at my reviews, they can watch my website, they can call me, they can find a lot of information about me. And one other feature you need to look at is definitely photos. Something I got used to since I started using any social media is to start posting photo more and more. Now, if you go to my profile, you will see that the picture and the videos, short videos I make improved, little by little, time by time in progress. Always a work in progress. But if they go look for you, they're gonna see a person with so many information and news, and you start building confidence into the client's mind. And so I've started going to appointments where people knew about me a lot, and I didn't expect that. So it's way better because they know you already, and then you can also share your product. So you can. It is not a real estate website, but of course more information you give about what you do, and more people will know exactly what you do for life, for living. It is my business of real estate. It covered up all my day long. So that's what I do. I'm an expert, and people start giving you credit for that. And once you go to this create this page, it would be very good if you start looking also at creating some videos as well of yourselves, posting on YouTube. And what Google does is, the more video you make, the more information you put down into the Google basket, the more when people are looking for a real estate agent in Sassari, let's say my town or your town, your city, he will just rank you higher and higher because you are giving more content. So the more content you give, the more consistent you are, and the more Google will give you, credit, and people will on the searches they were gonna make on Google, they will find you in a much easier way. A very good things you can start doing building your Google page is start let's say in the very beginning I'll start posting photos on my city, on my town. Many people are so interested and curious about the place you work at, your place, and you start tagging yourself in the picture, even using, let's say, another tools of Google, which is Street View, starting picturing myself with a 360 camera in some corner. And when they go looking for a certain address, they will see my face and more or less everywhere. So it's like your presence is really spread out all throughout the city. And of course, video is a good way of being present on your Google business page. And but the main things, the most important things is that you start asking reviews. Reviews is the best way you will build confidence throughout the market that is surrounding you. People who don't know you, people who know you already, and you won't. It's unbelievable how many people, past clients, sphere of influence, they will start seeing you everywhere and recognizing you as the area expert, because what you need to do is work very locally. Try to give to put more and more content of your surrounding and about the person you are, the professional you are, and the service you offer.
That's exactly. I'm so happy you gave us a really fantastic overview of the sort of high level of the tools that are available. And I love the features that you chose to sort of pull out and point out and highlight for us. I think the reviews, exactly like you said, that needs to be key. And please, you guys, I know asking for a customer review at the end of your relationship when the sale is starting to head towards closing can be a little bit nerve-wracking. Do it. It always pays off. If you've done a good job, if you've provided great customer experience, there should be no reason why you should feel shy about it. As Massimo has shared with us, it definitely pays off. I've heard that same story from other real estate agents who have really decided to embrace, the online platforms and sharing video content, exactly like he said, super key. Thank you so much, Massimo. Where can people, I know that you shared, so people can find you on your Google My Business profile, but you're also very active on Facebook.
Yes, that you can look for information about me in any social media, actually, because I'm TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you can find me anywhere. On my personal profile is already 5,000 people, so it's difficult to fit them all in, but you can find me, ask me any kind of information anywhere, in Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Somebody asked about how to share reviews. It's pretty easy. There's a really bottom right there you need to press, and they're going to give you a link straight to be sent through WhatsApp or Messenger or any other means that you have available, text messages, whatever. It's pretty straightforward, easy to be used, and is especially very mobile friendly. So you can have your app here set up, and you can use it anywhere very fast. You can post a picture, you can do anything from the power of your phone. So it's pretty straightforward and easy to be done.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Massimo, for sharing your expertise when it comes to your Google business profile. So to all of you guys out there, let us know in the chat who already has a Google business profile and how many reviews do you have? And if you don't have one yet, would you be open to setting one up? I hope so, because if you take a look at the interface of how it looks, as Massimo was sharing his screen, I hope that it wasn't too overwhelming for you guys. I'm sure that you can ask your region or your broker owner or a colleague or someone, a friend or family who's a little bit more tech savvy if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, to help you set it up, because it really can be a very impactful tool for you to reach buyers and sellers where they start their search. So thank you again, Massimo, for sharing with us about how you reach customers, provide great customer experience at the very, very start, where they start their search looking either to find a local real estate agent or for a local property where they're looking to buy.